Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about YouTuber Jake Paul and the FBI raiding his house, as well as some other things. Dear God, let's kind of talk a little bit about what's been going on. We're going to look at the Sun newspaper, and basically it says YouTuber Jake Paul Los Angeles home has been raided by FBI in relation to his May protesting arrest, and guns have been seized from the residence, the Sun can confirm. At 3:06 p.m, it appears that certain Wednesday's raids in Calabasas and Vegas had to do with Jake Scottdale's arrest. Armani, a long-term collaborator and former friend of Jake's, owns the Vegas home that was raided by the FBI. Armani was also arrested with Jake in Scottsdale at 2:08. Oh, so it's kind of going back, so we're back in time. Basically, instead of going way over on this, we're going to look at the main kind of thing. So headphones on, let's look at the video from TMZ. That's just insane. It's just insane of the people going there. It's just, even people now are kind of just coming out, like the neighbors are recording it. Oh, wow. Like, people being arrested as well. You don't know who they are, but you can see that the hands are behind the head. Everyone's just been kind of like let out. It's insane. Oh, wow. People have just been let out. That's again, you don't kind of think this would mainly happen. So Jake has either been involved with some big shit, and we've kind of a few other news outlets and stuff have kind of talked about this. So they've given their kind of points in on this, and still being kind of new to all this. Like I still got a lot to see. So it's mainly the same sort of thing there. So they've had updated stuff since like the first one, where it's like we know Jake draws a lot of attention with his YouTube stunts, and we often documented on camera, some of which have landed him in hot water legally before. The raid isn't a prank gone wrong, though. We know it's real this time. Like, I imagine like this is one thing that you'd be like, it's a prank, bruh, it's a prank, you know. I mean, it's basically the kind of the extra stuff saying like the 2:08, the FBI just played its hand, particularly revealed the raid is somehow connection with Jake getting arrested in Scottsdale during the George Floyd protest. The FBI tells TMZ the FBI is investigating allegations of criminal acts surrounding the incident in Scottsdale's Fashion Square in May 2020. But you kind of think that this is a huge thing. Like, this is definitely not something that would just be over something like that. So either a lot of stuff went down that we didn't see, that wasn't documented, or we've kind of got more. And at 3:06 p.m. At PT, it says, it appears almost certain Wednesday's raids in Calabasas and Vegas have to do with Jake Scottdale's arrest. Armani, a longtime collaborator and former friend of Jake's, owns the Vegas home that was raided by the FBI. Armani was also arrested with Jake in Scottsdale. Like, there's so much. So jumping over to the Sun. Again, I'm not a very big supporter of the Sun, but it's like YouTuber Jake Paul's Los Angeles home was raided by the FBI in relation to the May's protesting, and guns have been seized from the residence, and some can confirm. And then there are pictures of pretty much the FBI agents walking out and putting the guns away. So basically, it's saying that they told the officer in Los Angeles, the FBI is executing a federal search warrant in connection to the ongoing investigation. The warrant adrift is under seal, so therefore it can't be undone until it gets to the public, until it's all all fixed, I think. A law enforcement source confirmed to The Sun that the guns were seized in the raid. The Phoenix FBI is investigating allegations of criminal acts surrounding the incident in Scottsdale's Fashion Square in May 2020. The PIO continued its statement to The Sun. The morning the FBI executed federal search warrants in California and Las Vegas, Nevada, in connection with this investigation. So it's insane with the amount of people that have just busted in on this. It's not just like a police thing where the police can turn up and arrest them. The FBI, dear God, it's just insane. Jake was charged with misdemeanor charges, criminal trespassing and unlawful assembly for a May arrest. Authorities confirmed the misdemeanor charges from the incident at Scottsdale Fashion Square riots have been dismissed without prejudice, so that the federal crime investigation can be completed. The statement to The Sun is the Scottsdale Police Department and Scottsdale City Authorities Office are coordinating with the United States Attorney's Office for the District of Arizona, the FBI, to ensure that justice is served regarding a criminals act at Scottsdale Fashion on May 30th. And then obviously it's just going insane. We've got photos, obviously we've got parties, and there's loads of stuff. Now a lot of people are kind of talking about saying Armani is the one that's kind of done stuff. He has done a lot of kind of damage. And just for his past, I don't know too much, so I'm not going to comment until I kind of research into it a lot more. So let's have a look at the video. Watch the video if the video wants to load. So I'm gonna have to kind of scrub through it. So you just basically see like FBI agents all over the house, kind of picking stuff up, and it's just kind of insane. Just with the amount, but it's kind of interesting because Jake wasn't there. It kind of figures out like where was he? Was he at Tanner's? Was he somewhere else? Did he know that this was kind of going to happen? That he got the tip off, so he kind of cheesed it. Who knows? We don't know. And it's just one of those things where this is something now where it now kind of leads to the point where things are now happening where he needs to either start looking at the actions, the company that he's keeping, because I have a feeling that this is only going to get worse, and it's not going to be a thing where he can throw money at this. This is now a thing where YouTube may have to step in and say, look, we've seen what's happening with the FBI, we're gonna have to take down your channel, we're gonna have to restrict it, we'll take you off the monetization program. It kind of makes me think that something really bad is happening, because when the FBI steps in, it's not just something where it's little, it's a huge problem. And it's just the amount, that guns were seized from his house. Now I know he's had guns on the wall, and they could be literally, how do I say, they could have been airsoft guns, but apparently if they're taking these sorts of guns and they're real, it's a major big thing. And I think there's a photo I'm gonna have to find it and put up on the screen, is that there was I'm guessing a sniper rifle, a high powered sniper rifle next to a hot tub. So you kind of think that if these guns were real and if they're accessible, that anyone at a party could have taken off the wall and used them, which is bad, very bad. And it looks horrible for Jake. It's just, this is an ongoing thing. I'm going to cover this story because I want to see how it kind of evolves. How is YouTube going to do anything? Is it going to be the fact that Jake goes to prison for such a long time? It's going to be very interesting to kind of see. But just by literally, having the raid at Scottsdale, the protest, something must have gone down that was even worse than what he's done. That this story is kind of starting, and it just kind of makes me think, I do kind of really want to look into all the people that Armani and stuff like that, see what their involvement is. But from what I've said, watch from Drama Alert and stuff, from an interview, I'll put that link in the description. It doesn't sound good. And I think that we've seen something from Kavos as well. So I'm going to leave it there. What are your thoughts with Jake just literally going through all this? Do you think that it's due to the stuff I've mentioned in the video, or do you think it's something else? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of content and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.